Hello and welcome to Random Roleplay. I'm Deven of TRG Network, and we're back with some more Eyes in the Moonlight. With the penultimate episode. We intended on it being only 4 episodes, but it seems that it's come to needing a 5th, we realized towards the end of this one. And speaking of this one, if there seems to be any inconsistency from the first part of the episode to the rest of them, we do apologize because this episode was filmed a second time. There was an issue with the recordings. We do apologize about that, but we tried to maintain the immersion as much as possible for you. Now, with that being said, this episode is very special in the sense that we are going to have some non-Roll20 music. Now, that all being said, do make sure to drop a like, and if you're not already for some reason, make sure you're subscribed. Hit that bell too, because we got some more coming down the road. You won't want to miss the final episode of this, nor the Planeswalkers goodness that we got going on. So do make sure. And with that, on to the show.
Okay, so the last time we left off, you guys challenged Leah, who was upon her throne, and revealed herself to be a Nightgarm, a pseudo-werewolf creature that seemed to be in control of all of these people that you've been fighting. In the process, she ran away, and when you ended the fight, you guys heard knocking on a back wall. Turned out that there was a very emaciated goblin that you recognized from the tavern just the day prior. In following their instructions, it led you downstairs, further into this dungeon, and you encountered upon a ritual room where Leah, looking very feral, was standing in the middle of absorbing some kind of power. But of course, the three of you decided to just nope the hell out of that one, and one turned her. But in doing so, it opened a rift to the now temporal tavern where you guys find yourselves. You had all gained the benefits of a long rest, and that is where we will pick up for today. Oh, and you all also leveled up to 9.
Yeah. Booyah, baby.
I'm right.
Bazinga.
Totally wasn't just from to get my character sheet out. No, not at all.
So, you are all rested, refreshed. Ericon, you have had your wonderful bath that you wanted.
Bubbles everywhere.
Everywhere. There's a lovely supply of terry cloth bathrobes in the closet, all manner of herbs and essences that you could flavor and fragrance your bath with.
True artistry.
Spaz, the couch is very, very soft.
She out cold. It's nap time for her. She's been waiting since we woke up to the thunderclap for this.
And of course,
Why would we?
Therian, these chambers are very regal, as befits the child of noble bearing. So, who's the first to wake up?
I love how no one has said a word.
Yeah, I was just like, because I was like, oh man.
We were like, do we want to bite this bullet? Do I want to bite this bullet?
I'm trying to think. You know what? Yeah, it's about time. Just
I mean, I'll do it if you want, but
oh no, it's breakfast time.
Oh no.
Spaz just kind of curiously but silently wanders.
You hear a book close behind you, Spaz.
Slight jump, turn around to the noise.
Oh,
Spooky at all.
you're awake. You're awake. Hold that thought.
Yeah,
He Beauregard claps his hands. Kitchen is just back over that way, and he points this way.
Oh, that's just what I was looking for. Thanks. Worth it.
And you see 2 tables and what looks like a raised dais in the corner there to your right. Both tables have a phenomenal spread of various meats, eggs, bacon, sausages, as well as sliced fresh fruit. A veritable hero's feast, if you would.
Whichever table doesn't have the fruits.
Oh, they both do.
Oh, crap.
They both have, like, everything you could possibly want. They both have plenty of meat, plenty of everything.
Alright, well, if that's the case, then yeah. Jumps right onto this one, diving for the meat. If there's any fish, she's going for that first. Otherwise, some nomming on that bacon.
Oh, there is.
Okay, good.
There's some lemon and lemon butter pan-fried catfish.
Oh.
She
doesn't even put the 2 and 2 together either.
with just a little hint of black pepper on there.
Oh, yeah, she's chomp chomp.
Yes, I was hungry when I wrote that.
Just chop chop. This one's got whiskers like me. Now go that whisker and that whisker. Just chopping one whisker at a time. She's just diving in and munching away on all the meats.
Therian, what are you doing?
Not waking up. Back to the nightmare.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see, what do? I guess I would look for the others, you know? I think that probably would be the first thing I'd do.
Ericon, how was your rest, buddy?
Snoring.
Okay. No one wants to wake up. That's great.
Ericon is fast asleep, still sleeping in. He is out. He's sleeping on the bed, still in the robe, and it is just perfect for him.
Beauregard walks over. He kind of knocks at your door. You wouldn't want to miss breakfast now. I've prepared quite the spread for you. Plus, you don't want to know what happens to people who laze around here all day.
I'm gonna roll a perception to see if he hears, because he's a deep sleeper.
Oh, no.
Damn it.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
Well, given how much he wants to sleep, I'm assuming you heard it.
I got a nat 20.
Oh, so then he definitely hears it. That's wonderful.
Somehow, Ericon comes out of the room behind him and is there before he knocks on the door.
Beauregard does the same thing to Therian's room. Knocks and basically mentions, you guys really don't want to be laying around here all day.
Oh dear.
And would return to his, oh, absolutely. Astra. Absolutely. He asked about the shape of the robe, and yes, it is exactly what he wants it to be.
Yes.
The whole point is that it is the perfect robe for you.
Correct, yes. So he sits down at the table and just starts just putting anything that's in front of him in his mouth. He does not care.
I mean, food is food is food.
As
Therian,
is
do you join them?
silverware and
Frighten me. Come over here.
Therian, do you join them? Or do you stay in your room?
Oh, I'm joining them. Why is Spaz sitting alone? Sit with the Spaz.
Oh, she sees you come over wide-eyed. She gets wide-eyed. She slaps her arm down in between you and the meat and slides it towards her. And just continues porking out. I need my protein.
Oh,
Way to commit to the bit, Advy. I love
this
it.
is the greatest thing. Oh my god.
It's okay, Therian. An unseen servant carries a platter and sets it down in front of you.
I have no idea how to properly take advantage of this bullshittery. I'm trying to think of a way to use that as a continuation.
Well, if he is the son of those two, he would technically be a prince. So would he not be accustomed to this?
You know? That is a fair thing to say. He would just kind of raise a brow, just like, okay. And so he gets his own food, gonna chuckle to himself, and he's just going to he's gonna keep his halberd close to him, just in case Spaz decides to spaz. And with that, that's what he's gonna do. He's just gonna eat breakfast and, like, chill.
Sure enough, as Spaz is sitting there, she's porking out on all her food. And when the unseen servant brings the plate over, first of all, she's paying attention to the floating plate of food, and then it gets set down next to you. And she's still wide-eyeing that, just as she's got her big plate of food on her own. And she starts eating faster. Almost as if she's trying to get through her food to try to get to yours. And then she sees you, like, bring over your halberd a little closer, and she starts to slow down the pace of eating again.
Therian, I'm just happy to be here, Spaz. I will kill you!
This is my food, and nothing will take it from me.
Meanwhile, Therian's just like, this is fun.
It's so great.
Well, you guys eat your fill. You have had a complete full rest. All your spell slots are restored, all your Dharma points and your key points are restored.
Ninja Catholic suicide bombers. What a fun day.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about any of those anymore. The two bathhouse drakes are going through, and you could definitely tell they're cleaning the room. Like, they're just flying around cleaning things.
Nice.
That's dope. I love that.
They legitimately have an ability called Soapy, which they just exude a soapy aura. And
That's
grapple checks
adorable.
on them have disadvantage.
So you're telling me they're those one creatures in Monster Hunter, the most adorable little slippery boys?
Kinda, yeah. And with that, the dream has to come to an end. As you once again return to the nightmare.
No, not this music, please.
You were
Legit,
very,
'cause I
very
can turn the music
disturbed by
off.
that music, Advy. Are you okay?
It legit does get my anxiety pumping a little. Like, I'm just ready for a jump scare at any second.
Oh my gosh.
The tavern closes behind you, leaving you once again in the room where you fought and killed Leah. What do you do?
First things first, oh, that's right. So the stairs are the way out, right?
Nope.
We freed
No
all the
spaz.
people who...
We've got more to do. And Erakon's gonna walk up to the doors and just kick them open.
I don't have much food left.
We'll get food later.
You stuffed your pockets at the table, by the way.
Yes, I know.
You did make that. You did make that canon.
Not much food.
Right. I just wanted, every time the camera cuts to Spaz, it's just constantly shoving food into her mouth from the pockets. Already out.
Erakon, make your attack roll against the door.
Okay. That is a... What is that? That's a 21.
21, that'll hit. Roll your damage.
6. That is 10.
The door does not give way immediately, but you're definitely making headway.
Fucking door. Just keeps punching it.
I can help. I have a lot of experience in beating up doors.
Osmond is going to ask, have you tried the handle?
There's a handle?
I mean, it is a door.
Can I roll
wouldn't be a door
investigation
without a
check?
handle.
Can I roll investigation check to see if there's a handle?
There is a handle. It's a door.
Like
No
automatic
check
or
needed.
something?
I'm
Can I
feeling
just be like, a swing door? I don't know. Ericon will try the handle then, glaring at Osmond.
Yeah, silly Ericon, you can't fight doors.
All right, make your attack roll. I'm kidding.
All right, what's your AC?
The door punches you? It is a mimic.
The door consumes you. You are gone.
I told you things would be different.
I was just gonna say.
Magic mouse.
The thing that's
magnifies-
different is you're a snack now.
All right.
Please, I'm a full course meal. Thank you.
Please, the entire dungeon's a mimic. You are a morsel at best.
We're breadcrumbs.
All right, yeah, you
Please tell me it's unlocked.
You jiggle the handle, and the door opens. Granted, and now it's opening a bit less fluidly than it would.
Office
Tharian
fingers.
just face palms horrifically. Just like absolutely embarrassed.
And opening before you is a very long tunnel with pillars reaching to the ceiling. Along the wall is countless candles. And in the center of the room, a groove that leads all the way to the end. And in that groove, a glowing red ethereal light stemming from what looks to be blood.
Well,
It is being drawn beyond your eyesight.
is it
Can I
flowing
poke it?
towards us or away from us?
It is flowing away from you.
Okay.
But can I poke it? I think Tharian's going to take point.
You said you wish to poke it?
I want to poke it. Is it blood or is it a weird other liquid that is also red and mysticals?
Americans-
Poke it.
I know you're usually saying this to me, but maybe we shouldn't touch it.
Yeah.
I poke it.
If Ericon sees you poke it, he's just gonna smack your hand away before you touch it.
Oh, I'm not touching it with my hand. I was just gonna use like the bottom of my halberd.
Oh, that's fine then.
Just like poke.
He'll still watch judgingly.
Okay, Roll Arcana.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I've got a -1. Awesome. Let's roll them both.
Fucking
And
glorious, fam.
14.
Oh, wait.
15 -1.
Hey, decent roll.
Not bad.
Much better than
Well,
you could hope for.
You have never seen blood that has a glowing red ethereal energy coming off of it.
I bring the bottom of my halberd to my nose. Does it smell like blood?
It smells like blood.
Hmm.
But at the same time, you've never seen blood that has a glowing red ethereal energy coming off of it. Now, if I remember right, let me see if I still had it set. Osmond is going to pull out a torch, mentioning that it looks very dark down that hallway.
Fire. I don't like fire. Springs right over against the wall. Candles. Blood-like stuff.
Don't touch the channel.
She's literally just panicked from the torch, hops over Ericon. Candles, turns around. Blood against the post, just big inflation chest. Just,
Right, hackles completely raised, just on Ericon's shoulders, just like full cat.
Now, do remember, the candles are
No,
not
I like
lit.
to think it's like that moment.
Oh, okay,
She's got,
okay.
like her claws digging into the pillar, like Jesus Christ, help!
We'll say she still panicked at the sight of candles, knowing that they can also invoke flame.
Mm-hmm.
And Osmond will carry a torch in his trunk, light another one, and then hand it over to Therian.
Therian nods. Thanks.
Now, yeah, why don't you go ahead and roll I'll have each of you roll a perception.
I do the thing, and I won't do it well. That's going to be, for me, an 11.
That is a 14 for me.
I'm proficient in that. That's going to be a 21, Haas.
In the light, you can barely make it out. And once again, I forgot that dim light gives disadvantage, but you know what? We're going to roll with it.
That's what we do here at Random Roleplay.
Therian, you notice that the candles don't extend the entire length of the hallway. There is a break. You just barely notice that the candles stop for about 5 to 10 feet and then start again. It's right at the edge of the torchlight. Ericon, you're kind of focused more on where that red ethereal energy is going.
Yeah,
You're definitely telling it's leading about as far down as you can see.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put up the halberd and take out my shield.
Okay.
Torch in one hand, shield in the other. I'm just gonna walk forward cautiously and prepare the dodge action, I guess.
What is your triggering condition?
Triggering condition if a person or something, like a trap or a person, triggers. Like if they pop out of nowhere or a trap suddenly happens. Something spooky.
I need you to be a little more specific than that.
Okay.
If something
a
attacks
sudden
you,
loud noise or sudden movement happens to be going towards me or is near me, I want to take the dodge action.
Again, I think you're trying to be all encompassing with that. So
like if you get attacked.
If I am attacked, I want to take the dodge action.
Okay. All right. That is specific enough. As you get closer,
Ericon will be right on his tail, just stepping on a few points, I'm guessing.
Yeah, Osmond will be taking up the rear, and Therian, as you get closer, you notice there's 2 doors, one to your left, one to your right, and that's probably why there's a break in the line of candles.
Is there a handle on these doors?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to open the door to my right.
It's locked. It is completely locked.
What material is this door made out of?
It is bound in stone, but the door itself is probably made of wood.
Okay. Doors made of wood. But everything else is made of stone, right?
Yes. There are no windows in the door either.
Like, there's no, like, little things to see out of. Okay, got it.
Exactly.
You know what? I'm just gonna try and, like, shoulder charge with my shield. Like, do a full, shield bash at it to try to bust it open.
Okay. Now, if I remember right, if you choose to take an action, your held action will no longer be a thing.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So I will say, since you're not really doing an attack with a weapon, I'll say make an athletics check.
Okay. Athletics. I'm okay with that. Okay, 16.
The wood is beginning to crack. You can tell it's made of a very dense wood.
Do I hear anything from the other side?
Make a perception check.
That's 17.
You hear one thing.
Ooh.
You hear a raspy groan, but other than that, nothing.
All right. I am going to use my Primal Savagery cantrip and charge at it again. And Primal Savagery does, because of my level, 2d10 acid damage with a strike.
Okay.
So I'm going to combine that with me charging at it.
All right, roll your Primal Savagery attack.
Okie doke. It's gonna be a 13.
All right, roll your damage.
Okay.
Each time he barges into the door, Spaz like flinches a little, like, oh, that's noise. That's a lot of noise.
That is 12 points of acid damage.
That combined with the fact that you had already cracked it, I would say is probably enough to get an arm through. And realizing that Therian is not a small boy, he can definitely get his arm through an open hole.
Cool. He's gonna reach his arm through and try to reach for a lock on the other side.
All right. Since you can't see, I would say you can roll investigation.
Okay. This is a bad thing, but okay. Oh boy, -1. God, intelligence, the dump stat. Yay.
Cries and Spaz.
12?
You feel no lock, but you found the handle.
Try?
It too is locked.
Oh, it's double side locked.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my arm, and I am going to be a crazy person. Let's see, where is that spell? This gives me... how long does this last? Oh, that's not long enough for me to justify that. That is not nearly long enough for me to justify wasting that level of a spell slot. Gosh, okay, I'm just gonna do one more acid slash with it. I'm gonna roll to hit.
Okay, make your attack roll.
Okay, 15.
All right, yeah, roll your damage.
Okay, and 8 more points of acid damage.
Yeah, the wood is beginning to give way. You're able to just kind of you make a big enough hole that you can kind of use your hooves to kind of kick some of the rest of it down. You can clearly see through it, and if you kind of scrunch, and you could walk your way through the hole. If you look through, you see 4 people, 2 dwarves, 2 lizardmen, resting on what look like stone coffins.
Oh, you did it, Therian? Oh.
Are they breathing?
At that distance, you can't really tell.
Alright, he's just going in.
Okay. Of the 4, are you going to move to one of them?
Yes, he's gonna move to the closest one.
That would be that one right there.
Alright.
Spaz subtly lurches in behind him. She's looking, oh!
He's gonna make a medicine check on this person.
And what is it you're looking to do? To check to see if they're breathing?
Breathing, if they're alive and any substantial injuries.
All right, you can make your medicine check. And have you notified the others what you found?
Not yet, because more or less he's more concerned.
Yeah, no, Spaz is kind of lurching in. She's like,
He's gonna look
lizards.
over to Spaz, and he's just gonna say, "Why don't you go try to open the other door with the others?"
But those are the lizards that gave me the food. Are you guys hungry? Just come over. Hey, wake up! You guys hungry?
Spaz, not so loud.
And Spaz looks very concerned at the lack of response. But
I don't think they're doing well. And that medicine check was a 25, by the way.
He is alive. His breathing is very slow and shallow,
Mm-hmm.
and his pulse is very slow. You also notice he's pale,
Okay.
but he is alive.
He's unconscious.
Yes.
Fuck it, I slap him in the face. Like, wake up! Wake up!
All right, make an unarmed strike with advantage.
Oh god.
Cool.
Damn.
I mean, to Therian, it's like, okay, he's either undead or he's very malnourished.
Does Spaz recognize this as the lizard folk chief?
Yes, you do.
Just after being back for a moment, kind of like realizing it's she's gonna come back and she's gonna pull out some of her pocket meat. She's gonna set it off to the side of the lizard folk for when you wake up. But yeah, she's going to kind of head back out.
There's a 16 for the wake up slap.
All right.
1 damage.
His head lurches to the side, in response to you hitting him, but otherwise he doesn't wake up.
What the fuck? Shit. Okay.
Meanwhile, Osmond is going to walk over and ask Ericon if they should try to get the other door open.
Ericon will stride over and crack his knuckles and say, finally, and then aim another attack at the recalcitrant door.
Okay. You're not going to let a son of two kings, champion of the arena, show you up, are you?
Absolutely not. That is going to be a... What is it? It's 24.
Hit.
That is... What is that? 14.
There is a large crack in the door, but it still stands.
I headbutt the door.
Okay. Roll your attack.
That is also going to be a 24.
Okay.
13 damage.
Have you seen The Shining?
Yes. Here's Johnny.
Yeah.
We love it. We love to see it.
Your head is peeking into the room, so I will reveal to you what you see. You see 5 more people. 2 dwarves, 2 lizard folk, and another half-orc.
He's just going to whisper, hey, psst, anyone alive in here?
You get no response.
All right. He's going to shove himself through further to try to get at the lock and end up probably pushing himself all the way through the door before he can actually get to the lock. He's got to help him if he's ever going to pull back from the door.
You feel a touch on your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Make your athletics check.
Yes.
And you add a d4 because of guidance.
Mm-hmm. That is a... Okay, hang on. How's a 32 do ya?
Was that a question?
Yeah.
You know how rats can squeeze through a hole that physics says they shouldn't be able to fit through?
And octopuses. Yes, octopi.
Well, Ericon just does that through the hole.
I want to imagine he wiggles and then just shoots himself through the hole. All right. So.
And I have removed the dynamic lighting barrier, so you can move through there.
Okay.
Oh! The world is moving beneath our feet!
You notice that is a lizard man laying on
check?
stone. You can make a medicine check.
My best stat. How's an 8?
You just... he could be alive, he could be dead. You don't know if it's male or female.
Oh my god.
You have
punched the
no
lizard.
idea.
No! Spaz is
Okay.
just coming up.
I don't actually punch
I
the
know.
lizard.
I don't even...
Ericon has one solution to things.
No, that's not true. Ericon has 5 solutions. Left hand, left leg, right leg, and head.
6 if we're feeling spicy. But yes.
You do not know if it's living or dead.
Osmond, we've got bodies, at least in here. I can't tell if they're alive or dead.
Are any of them lizards?
Yes.
Did you recognize anyone in there, Spaz?
Yeah. There's a couple of lizards from the table when they gave me food back at the tavern. And I left some of my pocket meat for the chief in case he wakes up to pay him back.
You are a very kind individual. More than likely, these are some of the patrons from the tavern. Unfortunately, I think I might be a bit too big to fit through that hole.
Ericon goes back and punches another hole that's bigger.
All right.
No, he opens the door. He just opens the door.
No, it's not a matter of... Oh.
The door is still locked, by the way.
He opens the door. It's
Make an attack roll.
Well, it's a 19 on the die, and I crit on 19s.
Okay.
I thought I was special.
22. Can we just double this so I don't have to keep rolling?
I'm going to say
44.
that with a crit, you definitely take the door off its hinges. Spaz, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Maybe not the best. No, Oh, you're also. I was like, I thought it was Astro rolling for a second. But that's
look where the handle is on that door.
fair enough.
Look where Osmond's standing.
I forgot to add the bless to it.
And only Osmond.
Nope, it wasn't bless. You had guidance.
Oh, that's a
that's
16,
right.
not a 15.
That's right.
Okay, you dodge out of the way safely. Osmond takes a door to the face.
No.
I want to imagine what happens is
Oz, you
Ericon
okay?
just walks forward with the door handle completely off the hinges, just walked like a shield almost. Like he was trying to open it and it just came off.
I imagine even with the door fully off, he still has to turn sideways to pass through the doorway.
Probably.
Ericon, Osmond, and the door between them are now standing in the middle of the hallway.
Ericon gently places the door to the side.
There is
you
a bruise. There is a bruise on Osmond's forehead.
Hopes that helps.
He's just comically gentle about it, just like, okay, door there. The door goes there.
That hurt surprisingly a lot.
I apologize. I don't know my own strength sometimes.
All right, Therian, you notice that after your slap, he doesn't respond. He's still breathing very shallow, very slowly. And you notice there's a lot of bones in this room. And Ericon, you would have noticed that in the other as well. There were a lot of bones.
Like, on a scale of your typical orc encampment to the bone throne, how bony are we talking?
5 sarcophagus, probably 20 skulls.
Okay, that's a fair amount of bones. It's a moderate amount of bones.
More than there should have been entombed in a room of that size.
Yeah, it's bony. It's a bones there.
Yeah.
Oh no, that means there's dogs around, doesn't it?
Not
Only
necessarily.
13-year-old pugs, you can take that.
I mean, if they are, they'll be concerned with the bones and not you, so.
That's true.
Not if she runs.
Very true.
She's just sitting there nervous, like, yeah, okay, sure, buddy.
All right. What would you guys like to do?
Ericon goes back in the room just to
Spaz
see if
is
he can
actually.
find anything. Oh, go ahead.
No, finish you.
I was just seeing if he could make any kind of sense of the bodies and try to wake anyone up or tell if they're alive.
If I may, I would like to use a first level spell slot and cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Go ahead and do said.
Whoop.
And as we prep for that, Ericon, if you want, I will say you can make your choice of a perception check, an investigation check, or another medicine check. Back to Therian real quick. You are definitely getting a feeling of enchantment magic, and you feel necromancy coming from outside.
Oh. I look outside really quick and see if it's the trail of blood.
That trail of blood is glowing like a freaking Christmas tree.
Like, he suddenly regrets almost nearly putting it to his snout.
I imagine Spaz was just walking in the room to check in on what Therian's doing when Therian was just walked right past her, hold up, and just like went blue in the face looking at the bloodline. She's like, you okay, Therian?
Nope!
wrong?
Heads up, everyone. Do not touch the blood.
Spaz
It
double
is
checks.
glowing like... it is glowing like... I don't even really have an analogy here. It's necromancy incarnate right now.
Spaz quickly checks both of her feet to see if any bloodstains are on them.
Now, Ericon, I gave you a choice.
Yes, you said I could do a acrobatics check, right? That was what you said.
No.
Okay. Athletics. Okay, got it. I got it.
I mean, if you want to
1
just
second.
drop to the floor and start doing push-ups, I'm not going to stop you, but I don't see how that's going to be helpful.
If he does, can he get disadvantage or advantage, not disadvantage? Fuck.
Only because of a placebo effect, and there's a 1 in 100 chance.
I mean, again, if you want to drop to the floor and start doing push-ups, I'm not going to stop you.
Ericon goes and does push-ups. He
Okay.
is also still in his bathrobe from the.
Oh, yes.
Thing.
Ericon is in a very glorious terry cloth bathrobe.
Mm-hmm.
Therian kept his
That's-
too, but it's with his stuff now. It's in his bag.
Ericon's is just a bit too short, just ever so slightly. Anyway, oh god, that's a 6 no matter how you slice it.
Oof.
And what were you trying to do?
Trying to figure out what the hell is going on with these bodies. It's
So
a
it
problem
was
I can't punch.
So you tried to make a medicine check again?
I try. Well, it's all the same modifier, so.
Okay, but I needed to know
Yes.
what action
Yes.
you were taking.
He's actually no. Let's do an investigation on it. Investigation.
An investigation. No, with a 6, you don't know why these bodies are here. They could be dead, they could be alive. You don't know. You've knocked out plenty of people. You've killed plenty of people. You've put a lot of people somewhere in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
It all blends together after a while.
It really does.
Now, Spaz, I think there was something you were going to do.
No, that was more or less it. She was just coming in to check in on Therian when Therian walked right past her and started bugging out to the blood, and she's like, yeah, and he was like, nuh-uh, like not fear. So she's just checking her feet to see if there's any blood stains on them. Is the blood wet or is it dried? Because she has stepped on it several times. At least I've made the token move over it. So
Well, I would say that as you move over it, you can step over it, as it's only about a foot wide.
okay, and yeah, she definitely would have wanted to not step in it, but I figured that it would, because I didn't specify that I didn't want to be cheap about it. Okay, but yes, in the case, she's just checking her feet, panic. Oh, okay, good. Osmond, watch your step. Look at Therian, he looks scared.
And I'm assuming that's right about when you mentioned that it was necromancy.
Oh yeah.
Osmond's just going to very, very kindly but very bluntly say, "We've been dealing with necromancy this whole time. This, honestly, is par for the course."
Right, but this is the most potent we've seen it so far.
But
I can guarantee that.
it's right there. We never knew it was right there before. It was always like around. So it's like faint. What's the thing like when you pass out faintly?
Yes, very good, Spaz.
I'm learning.
Well,
God damn, this party is filled with dumbasses.
Yes.
and I love it.
I
Osmond is in there
fucking
just-
wizard.
Osmond has got to have a permanent vein in his forehead just from the last week of his life.
I have a vein in my forehead.
Well, no, see, here's the thing. Osmond did. Ericon corrected that with the door.
Oh.
Ericon's discount surgery.
Said, yeah, we understand you're feeling left out. So here,
We'll fuck
a little
it
bit,
up and you.
a little bit
Two
of
for a
dumbass
meal.
juice.
Dumb bitch juice, all of us. Big sip.
glub
Basically.
glub.
All right, you know
Osmond
what?
is just going to
Fuck
mention-
it. Therian's gonna go over to the body of the dwarf guy, and he is going to cast Dispel Magic, 3rd level.
Well, we should probably split up and see what we can find. I will follow this trail and see where it leads. I'll be back here in just a moment. Spez, keep an eye out for my light, would you? And
sure.
he holds his trunk up high so you can see the torchlight.
Sure you don't want me to come with?
It is up to you if you wish.
I just you wouldn't let me go alone, you know. Don't run off, Osmond.
Okay. You're gonna cast Dispel Magic at, using what level spell slot?
3rd.
The dwarf begins to stir and groans a little bit. Therian, you can tell that he's groaning in pain.
Ooh, okay. In that case, I'm gonna hit him with... Ooh, actually, first things first, I'm gonna use my wild shape, first of my 2. I'm gonna summon my buddy on the other side of the room, out of range of the other unconscious guys. Like, so he doesn't burst into flame and hurt them.
So out comes little Cerberus.
I'm gonna have him keep watch there, and also now that he's out, my healing spells do more. So I'm gonna pump a second level Cure Wounds into this guy. So that's gonna be 3d8 because of my feature. 17 points of healing. Or wait, no, I'm sorry. 21 points of healing.
Oh.
Okay. The dwarf kind of just sits up. Why the hell does my face hurt so much? Oh, it hurts less now, but Jesus. Felt like I got into a bar brawl. All of a sudden, Astro's sitting there sweating.
Listen.
I said Astro, not Ericon. I'm sure Ericon's totally okay with it.
Exactly.
Astro's like, oh fuck. Ericon's like, yeah.
Yep.
Fucked. Tharian's just
Yeah.
like, well, long story short, you're okay now. We're in a bad place. Bartender lady's in love with the demon, I think, and she's been doing some bad juju and magic and stuff. So we're kind of here to put an end to that. You know.
Bartender lady. The elf lady.
Yeah, she's evil. Like, evil as fuck.
Ugh. Elves.
Tharian just leans on his halberd, like, tell me about it. Totally not because he's got a crush on one way back home.
Fucking elves.
Spaz, you and Osmond are walking down the hall, and you see a door. The trough is headed underneath a door, but this door looks much bigger and sturdier than the ones earlier.
Oh, okay, that's nice. These look like some pretty heavy doors. Maybe we shouldn't bother, right? Not too late to go back.
Osmond's gonna walk up to one, and he's going to just weave a little sign in his. Oh wait, that's only for that's for a skill check. He whispers something, weaves a sign, and then makes a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Ericon's on patrol.
He's hunting.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Perception.
Osmond looks back to Spaz and makes a motion to be very quiet. You know that shushing motion?
Oh no.
He's going to point to Spaz, and then point back down the hallway, and then make the shushing motion again.
She very subtly moves a few steps and then looks back to you for like approval.
Right.
Like
He nods. Make a stealth check.
I was about to say.
Alrighty, let's do the cat
Be a stealthy cat. Be a stealthy cat.
Why'd you have to say that?
How bad is it?
Spaz trips and smacks her face into it and lets out a yelp with her nat 1.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Shit, he doesn't have the spell prepared.
What spell?
Yep.
Wait, what? Oh, silence?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that would have been so clutch.
That would have been so clutch. Just don't go let out a Tom and Jerry yelp. A Tom and Jerry yelp.
Like outside of it, you don't hear anything, but then it goes to her perspective, and all you hear is
cut out.
And it cuts out for the perfectly cut scream, but it just goes back to Osmond as she's like screaming and writhing from the face pain, but you just don't hear any.
Well,
that's bad.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh, Spaz.
Osmond draws the warhammer, looks at you, and as quietly as he can, and since he's doing this without moving, I'm going to say he doesn't get disadvantage on a stealth check.
God.
He is an elephant man.
Wait, but the guidance. Oh, he can't.
Nope, that was for the one time, and he didn't think to use it.
Ah. Oh dear.
And he's got his warhammer in hand.
We're not a stealth-based party at all.
We're not smart and we're not stealthy. We run in and we fuck shit up, or we die trying.
Dang.
Those are our options.
Unfortunately, we are the fight response.
Not the flight.
I think
Ericon.
Spaz is the only one in this party with a flight response.
Yeah, and she's... Oh, man. Let's see how this goes.
Now, Ericon, what were you doing in all this shenanigans? I saw your token moving.
Yes.
He was just kind of like
Gadget.
Advy said, on patrol looking for threats, just trying to see. Like he's like, I can't do any medicine, so I'm just gonna go check on there. Oh, you good? Okay. Let's see if anyone's coming. No. Okay. Back to the room. Okay.
How far into each room did you get?
Just
Feel
kind of
free
like
to
like halfway through, like at max, and there.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Just
He did get up here one point. He went up by the wildfire, then he came over, he checked out by the door here.
I'm going to say that as you got to that wildfire elemental, you noticed the door at the end. There is another door in the room.
Okay.
So he still probably looked around regardless.
Yeah.
You
would not
wouldn't
attack that door
to
right off
see
the
it
bat.
that close, you wouldn't have needed a check to see it.
Ericon learned a lesson today. Don't punch doors unless you have to.
No. That's not the lesson we've learned.
Oh.
The lesson is doors are bitches.
Doors be bitches, yo.
So, you notice that there was a door at the end of the room that you are currently in with Therian.
Hello.
You heard Spaz cry out, immediately followed by Osmond telling her to get the hell back.
Okay. At that, he would charge over and go right there, and then you can get probably a little further than that.
And Spaz is clenching her face.
What's happening? Whispering.
Voices. Whispering.
I'll do stealth.
Voice. He's basically... Osmond is making a... He's trying to, but he's holding both his warhammer and his shield. So he's not doing much pantomiming.
It's a 14 for stealth.
Yeah. He's pointing at the other side of the door. And you notice he's holding his warhammer now. He has it completely ready to go.
Do we go now, or do we fall back?
Therian,
Mm-hmm.
you heard Spaz cry out.
Therian's gonna look to the dwarf. Oh no. Can you stand? Can you fight?
Maybe. Do you have a weapon?
I do. And he hands him his halberd.
He'll look at it. He'll stand. He'll take a couple swings. Good quality.
I should hope
All right,
so.
lad. Lead on. What are we fighting?
Hopefully, we'll be taking care of whatever did this to all of you. Would you like me to wake one of your other friends?
Something tells me they'll be safer here.
Good point. The room does go deeper, right?
The room does go deeper, yeah.
He's gonna check out what that is and send the elemental over by the dwarf, just in case. What do I see?
As you get further in, you notice that there's another door deeper in.
Ericon would have mentioned that as he passed. Just kind of.
Okay,
Oh, hey,
so,
the door
okay.
back there.
so now you see the door that Ericon mentioned.
Is it also wooden?
Yeah, it's the exact same. It looks like it's the exact same make as the one that you went through.
Alright.
The dwarf, however, is following you.
Okay, I'm gonna have the hound follow him at all times.
Okay.
Just in case I need to get the poor guy out of there and I can teleport him. Or do a cool sneaky combat maneuver. That'll be fun. Therian's gonna look to the dwarf and be like, well, we could follow the group, or we could see what's behind this door. And he's gonna go over towards the door.
Before you do that, make an insight on the dwarf.
Oh, okay. Oh no! Oh no, okay.
Pretty good, it's pretty good.
good. I mean, yeah, it's a good insight score I have. Yay, wisdom, but... Okay. That's gonna be... 13.
13.
We're having the best rolls tonight, y'all.
He looks unsettled.
Unsettled. Okay. Are you alright? What's the matter?
Think that place is not right. Place is not right.
Behind the door?
He nods.
Alright. Tell you what. You go outside and meet up with the rest of my group. I'll take care of this.
That I should, but he's gonna hand you your halberd. This is yours. The warrior never leaves his weapon behind.
Thank you. And he takes it and bows his head.
The dwarf will bow back. Be safe, lad.
You as well. I am going to two-hand my halberd and prep at the door.
Well, funny you mention that, because... Are you setting the torch down?
Oh, I'm setting that torch down because I'm going to do some shit if something
Okay.
goes down.
I am dropping a torch where you set the torch down. And I am going to remove the lighting from your token.
I take it the elemental did not follow the dwarf out?
No, the elemental will stay with me.
So, Therian, you are no longer shedding light. The torch on the ground is. But your wildfire elemental does shed a little bit of light because, it is, and I realize
Literally made of fire.
I realize that mechanically it doesn't actually shed light, but you know what? It's made of fire. If a torch can do it, so can a literal living flame.
Yay.
I respect that.
Mad respect.
So a dwarf is coming up to you guys. And Therian, are you moving toward the door?
Oh, I'm moving towards that door. I'm
Okay.
gonna have, yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna have it move towards the door with me, yeah.
Spaz, Ericon, where are you two posting up? Right where you're at?
Spaz
no,
is rubbing
Ericon
out her
will-
face, but she's staying there. Okay, Ericon has moved forward, then she will move behind Ericon specifically in this spot. If
So nervous!
if those candles aren't lit, then yeah. And she'll be like,
Alright.
and she'll stop and turn around looking at the dwarf. Does he look hungry?
He looks nervous and not happy.
Okay, then she's just going to not disturb. She's gonna she just notices that he's not hostile, and she's just going to let it be.
But the both of you in the hallway will notice from out of your sight at the other end of the hall
Uh-oh.
is a surge of red energy that comes speeding toward you. The door flies open as this surge of energy through the trough. It's literally in the trough. You know, like those little race cars that you put on the little magnetic track?
Oh yeah.
It's basically doing that.
Oh, that's nice.
And it blows the doors wide open. Therian, you hear it. Your door also comes open.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
Oh, you can't see shit.
He can only see what is in range of his elemental, but he can
Yeah.
hear. He can definitely hear.
He's scary boy.
Perception check? Actually,
Oh,
you
you
know what?
don't
No,
have-
no. Fuck that shit. I cast Guardian of Nature. I'm going Wild Beast form again.
And that, what does that?
That's a 4th level spell. I
got
choose
you.
the Wild Beast form instead of the, and according to that spell. So bonus action, Guardian of Nature, concentration, 1 minute, and it only requires verbal components. A nature spirit answers your call and transforms you into a powerful guardian. Transformation lasts until the end. I can choose Primal Beast or Great Tree. I choose Primal Beast. Bestial fur covers my body. My facial features become more feral, and I gain the following benefits. I get a bonus speed by 10 feet, so 10 is added to my speed. I get dark vision at a range of 120 feet. I make strength-based attack rolls with advantage, and all of my melee weapon attacks deal an extra d6 force damage on a hit.
Oh.
Well, damn.
And that is all I needed to hear was your range on night vision.
Yeah, you turned it on pretty quick. Props.
I think Spaz is the only one who can't see him because of the angle she's at.
You know what? Hold on. Let me see on my screen. Yeah, just barely cannot. No, she's
Yeah.
busy seeing the big glowy light, and she sees in the not even. No, she doesn't see those creatures either. Barely sees like a silhouette of what might be a dwarf.
There is light in the room.
Okay.
What-
From the thing, yeah.
So here's what you see. The trough through this hallway is leading to a central altar surrounded by candles. There is a vortex of red energy. There are 4 other troughs in this room that are empty. Each of those 4 troughs are leading to an altar. Upon each altar is a different person. At the back of the room is a raised dais with this man standing
He's
behind
hot.
it.
Hot.
Look at those abs.
And that tail.
Oh my god.
I'm here
And-
for all of this. I don't fucking Jesus. Daddy, I
You
mean,
see-
Daddy, I'm sorry. Daddy, I mean, Daddy.
You see there is an armed person standing next to each of the 4 people. Well, I don't know if you'd see all 4, but there are 4 people, or all of them are armed, and
There's just one armed per person on a sacrificial table.
Yes,
There can be 99 people in a room.
and the winged man speaks. So the cavalry arrives. Or should I say, the murderer of my pet. Oh well, at least her soul can find some use. He smiles.
Therian yelling in Sylvan in a bestial form. She was a bitch!
Well, in more ways than one.
Gross!
I don't care what it takes, get me 4 more souls. And with that, he turns and walks through the door. He does not open it. He physically walks through the door.
Son of a bitch, why does he have to be cool and hot?
Roll initiative. 2.
Okay, come on. Let's go, initiative. Yo, is that an initiative above 10 for Spaz?
What?
Osmond rolled an initiative above 5.
Oh shit,
I'm
guys,
impressed.
are we turning this shit around?
I think
Are we becoming good at this game?
Also,
Are we the cool guys?
Kobold, what was your initiative?
I was a natural 20, but I believe my dex is a +1, so 21.
Spaz has the higher initiative, or the higher dex mod, so she will go
Yep,
first.
makes sense.
I will say let Therian go before Spaz, because Therian is much more ready to fight than Spaz, and that is a crit success. I mean, granted, that doesn't necessarily count for initiative, but in this instance, I'm willing to allow them to go first.
If
That is
you
very
add-
kind of you.
So I have a rule that if you do roll the same and actively tell the other person to go, you're basically going, no, you first.
Yeah, more or less waiting for them.
No, ladies first. Oh, thank you. Hey.
Okay.
Arian's
and
for
like,
beauty.
I would make a pretty lady, but hey.
But yeah, that just because Spaz is not exactly ready to run in, she didn't even see the creature. She only heard them speaking, and she kind of just cowered. In fact, a little bit just for flavor. Who was that? And that's that.
Hot demon, gonna stab him.
But with what is the question?
That is a good question.
Therian, I am going to mark you for primal savagery, and it is your turn.
Chew. I'ma rail this bitch. I immediately charge towards the closest person with a weapon.
That would be the discontent beauty standing in front of you.
All right,
She is
Carla,
about
I'm about
15
to fuck
feet.
up your hairdo. All right, I'm going to charge. I'm going to use my action to take a big, hefty swing with my halberd in both hands.
Assuming you're
And
going
I
to move
get
to about here.
advantage.
You're going to move to here?
Yes.
Okay.
I'ma stab a bitch like a shish kebab. So that's gonna be an unnatural 20 to hit.
An unnatural 20 will hit.
Awesome. And I also deal an extra little bit of force damage with my melee weapon attacks. So my halberd is a d10 plus a d6 for the force damage. Alright, that is 14 points of damage.
14 points?
Yes.
Okay.
9 of that is piercing damage, the rest is force. So I can only do 1 attack because I'm a druid. Sad boy hours. But it was a decent attack, so I'm going to use my bonus action to command my adorable puppers to try to run up as close to me as possible. And it's going to shoot a little fireball at her. So that's going to be a 16 to hit.
Ooh, just barely hits.
Ooh, okay. That's going to be 8 points of fire damage.
8.
8 points of fire. Fire!
And is the music too loud, too quiet?
Oh no, music
No,
was
it's
just
very
right.
interstellar and I like it.
Fucks with it so nice.
And with that, that'll be the end of my turn as Therian just like growls and huffs in this form. The hair is covering most of his eyes and face. The horns are grown out even further and glow with this almost ghost-like spiritual light.
By the way, you notice you've got her backed against a pillar. And we're going to leave it at that.
Easier to impale you with, my dear.
Spaz!
I'm here.
You heard Therian charge in. Shortly followed, you heard a little burst of what sounded like fire. What do you do?
Ooh, concerned about the fire, but at the same time... Oh. Not be doing this.
You also know Therian.
Yeah. Hearing all that go down, they're going to, Dang it, I hate this, because she's probably... Just gonna come up to the thing, come up to the door right next to Osmond, and try and peer in. Quickly scaling out. First things... Is that Otis?
That most certainly is Otis.
She's speaking around. Us, it's Otis. And then she's gonna immediately and sprint after them. I'm gonna double check my movement really quick. 15. Yeah. Now what does Spaz immediately see this individual over here? The disturbed individual near Otis. What does she see going on in this spot?
He's got a small knife in his hand, but you see him putting it away and pulling out a much more viable weapon, a Morning Star.
Yeah, no, she's definitely sprinting up, and let's see, one more time with that movement. I have 25 left. Oh yeah, so literally jump right on this post. Probably is Otis laid out, or is he like seated?
Oh, they're laid out.
Okay, then yeah, just jumping up, kind of like standing on the parts that aren't his body parts, and standing over the top. She's like, "You stay away from Otis!" And she's gonna swing a claw at this individual's face. Let's go. Right. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
Just barely misses as you notice he's also wearing a shield.
Oh yeah, she just right off the dang it, no fair! And she's just going slight step forward with her other attack. She's going to try and soccer kick him in the face around the angle that the shield is not on. For flavor. That's this time it's a 16 on the die. That's a 24 to hit.
Oh, you are connecting with that one.
It's gonna be a toe to the mouth. As she's going
Spaz kick.
That's going to be a 5 bludgeoning damage. And
just 5 bludgeoning?
Yes, it was minimum damage. And you know what? We're going to spend a key point. His Spaz's mindset is get away from Otis. So we're gonna try and knock him away. Let's try the Spaz soccer kicking, just their head whipping back. She's like, I said get away! And then she's going to straight up jump off and kind of like at an angle drop kick him in the chest. And depending if it hit, oh yeah, that's gonna be a 21.
So you've made 2 attacks. Are you doing a flurry of, or
yes.
Is this just your basic offhand?
No, I spent a key point to use flurry of blows. This is going to be the first of the 2 attacks. I'm sorry. I might have just been speeding by my words, but yes, this is going to be her third of what will be 4 attacks. And so it's going to be a drop kick, and with 21 to hit, I presume that hits. I don't know how
it does.
Can never be too sure, and I'm going to use my open hand technique. I'm going to impose a strength saving throw. If it fails, it must be pushed up to 15 feet away from me. Now this is, oh, you know what? I'm going to reserve that for the 4th attack. Let's try. We're almost going to Liu Kang it. 1 kick, 2 kick, like almost on their chest. That kind of thing, but just a 2-piecer. 26. It's definitely gonna boom.
Yeah, roll your damage for your first one.
Yeah, I'm all over the place with my damage. First one, oh, that's much better. That's an 11 points of bludgeoning. Alrighty, and with the 26, I'm going to roll the damage on. Wait, what was that? It was an 18 on a die. Dang it. I'm not a level 8 champion. Oh, max damage, though. 12. 12 points of bludgeoning. And they must make that strength saving throw or be pushed up to 15 feet away. I'm trying to just kind of send them tumbling.
What's the DC on that?
That will be a 15. Respectable, I'd say.
Respectfully.
And you're pushing them away from you, right?
Yes, in a direct line away from me. I shall specify just for... Yes, exactly. Oh, wait, no. Oh, yeah, no, that would have been 15 feet from their spot. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. And then just back onto the podium, and then looks down to Otis in concern. And that's going to be her turn. I spoke enough.
Ericon, you're up.
All right. Ericon instantly burning a Dharma point for Void Walk here. So we're going to do a bonus action dash.
Okay.
Let me see here. The only one he sees is here, so he's immediately going to rush up, and he's going to flying leap punch at this dwarf.
All right. While you're in the air, I'm going to need you to make an attack roll before you hit the ground.
Awesome.
Epic.
That is going to be a 26.
Definitely hits.
All right, and this is also going to be a rock-shattering, dazzling punch.
We love that.
And this is going to be at let's go second level. Why not?
The glitter from the dazzle is actually just the shatters of the rock.
You just gotta give him the old razzle dazzle.
Yeah, the rock that he shattered was actually a gemstone. That's why it's dazzling.
Exactly. 10. Oh, that's a fallen.
It's gonna get fucking hurt.
That's 24 radiant.
Okay.
Actually, no, wait, hold on. 25 radiant, actually.
25 radiant?
Yeah, 25 radiant.
Well, if there's anything you've learned about these boys, they don't do well with radiant. That is a massive amount of damage, as you said it was a flying kick? Or flying
just
punch?
Flying punch.
Yeah, you definitely Superman punched this dwarf.
We're thinking God coup, just punch from the Broly movie.
Yes, there you go. He kind of reels a bit, but he's still standing.
All right.
You definitely didn't one-punch him.
Damn it. Not a great night for Ericon. Oh, wait, he also has to succeed on a whiz save.
It's the bathrobe.
Hey.
I mean, that would be a charisma save, Advy. Not a wisdom save, but yes.
No, I'm saying that's what's holding him back.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to have to do this, but he rolled a nat 20.
That's fine.
Fuck, mate.
Ah, fuck you, you daft little bitch.
All right, so you've
And
used
that's
your move,
turn,
your
yeah.
bonus action. Okay.
It's turn, yeah.
I'm trying to find the exact right spot. Osmond's doing a bit of quick calculations while all this is going on. He runs in, stops right about there, looks around to each of you real quick, raises his hammer in the air and locks it on, says a prayer as he just barely enough reach to cast that at second level to give all four of us bless.
Yes.
Yes.
Say yes to the bless.
Say no to drugs. Say yes to bless.
No, say yes to drugs, because drugs are expensive.
Anyway,
Iridia has joined the chat.
it's time for the good guys. The dwarf kind of walks in very nervously. That's all he's gonna do. And I need to make a couple quick rolls.
Truly epic warrior.
Nope. Okay. Therian, you notice there's a tabaxi next to you and he begins to stir.
I love the little buff icon on Therian.
Therian is in his buff boy mode.
Yeah.
The discontent beauty looks at you, Therian.
Mm-hmm.
My, you're quite the strong one, having me all pinned up against the pillar.
Oh no, trust me, I'd be enjoying this a lot more if you were a man.
That's her turn.
Wow, did I just disarm her turn?
I think what you just did with vicious mockery, you took away the use of her action.
I didn't know you took a level in Bard.
I mean, for Therian, if I play him anymore, yeah. He's got his
Alright.
dad in him, come on.
Fucking Theseus.
Ericon,
Yeah.
roll me a D100.
Oh no.
Oh, goody.
We love those.
Oh no.
Percentile dice are the best.
So I'll pull
Now
out the
remember,
gun.
higher is more severe.
Pain. Without
Oh
luck.
my god, no.
What the fuck?
Here's what happens.
No!
Oh, wait.
No,
wait. Can
no,
I predict
no.
this?
Nope.
No, no.
I just
no.
can't with this.
Ericon, your flying Godku punch was so goddamn dramatic.
Oh my god.
Not only did you fuck up this dwarf, You literally disarmed both weapons out of his hand and knocked him prone.
When you say disarmed, do you mean like his arms are gone, or?
Not quite.
I only ask on the nat 100.
You knocked both weapons out of his hand and knocked him prone. Make an opportunity attack.
Fuck yeah. Okay, that is going to be 23.
23 hits.
All right. This is again going to be a radiant one, so 5.
Can you do that on when it's not your turn?
I think it just the text of it says on an attack.
Rock shatter, but you have to do it for your rock shattering fist, and that says once on each of your turns.
Each of your turn, you're right. Okay, so it's just 3d6. Okay, and it's just bludgeoning. All right, so that's 6 and 5, and then what is this one? 6 again. Okay. 17.
This dwarf fucked up.
Just like straddling him, just pounding him into oblivion.
Rip his head off. Well, I was going to ask, but you answered my question.
Oh, goody. And at the end, yeah, just like with the last hit, just spin his neck around with a primal orcish scream.
Oh my god,
He is very dead. But you notice on the ground that groove next to you.
Oh no.
Lights up.
Oh no, god damn it.
As a red energy begins to flow.
No matter what, give me 5 more souls.
Okay, moving on.
What the
The sullen woman. Nope, that's not going to hit. Oh, that definitely hits. Spaz, make a quick perception check.
I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be something that's 15.
You recognize this lizard folk from the tavern?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or I should say, you recognize his corpse.
No.
She nat 20'd and rolled max damage.
No.
Yeah, and
Once
the nat
again-
20 attack would be automatic 2 death save. 2 death save fails right off that. Yeah, the damage would probably. Yeah, it's only.
Wait,
fitting.
what?
I'm just doing. I'm realizing I'm like in one shot is dead, and then I'm doing the mechanical math in my head. I'm like, oh wait, yeah, no, that makes perfect sense actually.
Well, a crit only does throw.
Yes, but the damage is if the damage is equal or greater than the hit point maximum, then it would automatically kill, and I can only assume it has commoner stats, which would put him at like 10 HP. So that's that.
Oh well, yeah, that.
Alternatively, it could already have damage on it and thus a death save fail, in which case the crit alone kill. That isn't something to be concerned. It just was like surprising that it wrecked him so quick. So I just went into math mode for a sec. My bad, but
To cope.
yeah, no, I'm like, oh, numbers, please help me understand, because I just watched Ericon quite literally murder someone into viscera, and that was a little disturbing. That was actually very concerning for Spaz, because normally she's seen punch things and make them explode. This time, quite literally flattened the creature's face and then twisted the remnants of its head off. That was just was that a visual?
I turned him into applesauce. That's fine.
I don't like fruit.
I can't. I find myself physically unable to.
The responses that just come out so easily. But no, regardless, Spaz was just looking over at Aricon and saw that, oh my god, and then looked over and saw the lizard folk. Oh wait, watching him die.
Just, oh my god, that was so brutal. Looks to the left. Oh my god.
Yeah, Spaz is quite frankly entering full panic mode, watching 2 deaths occur quite literally back to back, in pretty much an instant.
The disturbed sailor is going to approach you, seeing you as the visible threat.
Oh, you're approaching me.
Does a 14 hit you?
God,
It does not. Little hop on my podium, miss the legs. I'm imagining it's tennis balls.
Very much so. Does a 23?
A 23 will strike much more true. Probably aimed a little higher, can't jump that one.
Haha, I've leapt. Uh-oh.
Haha, you've aimed higher. Oh wait, that's not haha.
I have the high ground.
Nothing bad
Well-
ever happens to the Kennedys.
You take 4 points of piercing as the Morning Star catches you.
Ow. Pins and needles.
And before we go to the top of the turn, I'm going to do one quick roll again.
Sure, that roll is fine. It's nothing to worry about at all or anything. It's fine.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Castor just likes rolling dice. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't love rolling dice?
That's what I'm saying. It's just
It's
a vibe roll, you know. It's just a vibe check.
exactly.
And we failed.
And
God damn it! I thought we were proficient in those.
back to the top of the turn order. Therian, you're up.
So I noticed the blood canals being filled,
Yes, there's now 3 of them, and the vortex that is right next to Osmond is burning much more fiercely.
Therian's gonna look at the woman and say, "Damn it, man, this would be so much more fun." Oh well. And he is going to drop concentration on the Guardian of Nature, and I am instead going to cast Hold Person.
Okay. Needs to
Better make
a
that
wisdom
save,
throw.
bitch.
Well, it's a 19 on the die.
Well, that's a success.
Hey, I'll win some, you lose some.
She looks at you. Usually I'm not the one getting hard.
You know what, for that, Nass fingers. Roof! Boof!
Because you still have your wildfire, boy.
Yeah, I don't want to kill her, but fucking, for that joke alone, if this ends up killing her, it's not my fault.
What you're saying is you're not going to make it non-lethal.
I don't think I can make a fireball of, like, elemental whatever non-lethal. Just like I don't think I can make a halberd non-lethal.
There's no such thing as a non-lethal flamethrower. I'm sorry.
I mean... yeah. So, fuck you. That's gonna be... God, what is that? Math. I can do it. 17.
Oh, you hit. Just barely, but you hit.
Oh, boy. Habushki. Okay, I see you. Max damage. That's 9 points of fire damage.
9 points of fire damage. Okay.
9.
Well, she's still looking pretty healthy. Little singed.
Yeah, I figure. Is there any way I can move in between her and the altar?
That depends if the Tabaxi wants to let you in. And of the 4 in the room, the Tabaxi, he did wake up.
Oh, cool. In that case, I'm gonna look over to the Tabaxi and go over to the dwarf. I revived him. You need to leave now.
Well, it is not his turn yet.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just gonna say that at least and get that into his ear. Also, hey.
All right. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
I mean, I could move, but I do not want to move from where I am right now because I'm trying to protect. So, I'm good to go.
All right. Spaz.
Oh,
You
right.
shove
I
the
was about to
sailor
die.
away. You shove the sailor away. And he come back.
All right, let's see what we're gonna do here. All right, fine then. We're going to rinse and repeat our actions. We're going to take a soccer kick. Actually, not even a soccer kick. It's gonna be like a little side head kick, using her elevation, high ground, all that stuff. Oh yeah, bless. That's a thing I should be taking advantage of.
Yes, you should. You do have bless, in fact.
But even with my bless, that's a total of 13.
Unfortunately, will not hit.
No, it shall not. And so, swing, ducks the kick, I imagine, but she's going to stop that kick in its momentum, bring it right back for a back kick, almost like Psych Out style. Let's go for that second one. That's much better. That's going to be a 22 with the bless.
Hits.
Oh, yeah. And the damage is going to be a 6 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And with that being the case, we are going to once again use a key point so we may open hand technique.
And what is the one you wish to do?
That will once again be to push it back via strength saving throw. She's going to, this time, again, same old method. She'll drop down onto one hand on the podium she is, and then just thrust her feet forward for a more straight angle for the drop kick, as opposed to the vertical angle she had prior. It was 11, 19, modified 19.
A 19 will hit.
Alrighty, and so that strength save must be made. on the first of the 2 bonus action attacks this time.
All right. A strength saving throw coming right up.
Please work
How's a
out.
19 do you?
Dak nabbit, it doesn't do me very well. So it's unfortunate. That was supposed to work. And flavoring that she again planted her hand on the podium she's on and tried thrusting her feet forward with a drop kick. Probably hit, but it didn't push the creature back, so she'll have landed on her feet. Flavor. She'll have landed. Oh, damage.
Don't forget your damage on it. You did still hit.
I'm so caught up in the flavor of it. I'm not even. It's gonna be another 6 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And with her dropping off the podium, landing on her feet, we're gonna go for jumping knee. We're just gonna knock this fella silly. They wanted to fight, let's scrap. That's gonna be, oh, well, bless as well, but it'll probably hit anyway. 21.
21 will hit.
Oh yeah, and then for that last bit of damage, just unloading on it. Hasn't been the best hits though. It's gonna be 7 bludgeoning. Say, hi, you're pretty tough.
He just kind of gives you this look of disgust.
But stay away from Otis. And that'll be her turn.
Ericon, you're standing next to the corpse that just reeks of regret.
Yeah, and he's just like, shouldn't have did that. Okay, so, what have you done? You dumb idiot. All right. That's going to be another good old Dharma point for Void Walk.
Okay.
And we're gonna bonus action dash over here, just to really put in. And he's gonna attack the Disturbed Sailor, but he's going to make sure to do some dual damage this time.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Say, hi, you're pretty tough.
Damn it.
And all of a sudden, an Ericon appears.
I came when I heard you call.
No, that's not what I
we're
meant by
gonna
a spy kill.
We're gonna circle back to that one. I got a nat 20 when I didn't want
Oh, okay.
to. Oh my god.
Roll that damage.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh man, I'm imagining the flavor of it too, because it's a decent knee strike, and the Disturbed Sailor's like, oof, fuck. And then just 2 frame come out of nowhere, big fist, crack skull, whips off of podium.
How much damage there, Astro?
50.
50.
Yeah.
Like level 9.
You said this was subdual, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be nice. You declared it as subdual. He is out freaking cold.
What? But
I've never not wanted a nat 20 so bad in my life. We're just gonna call that turn. I need a moment. Just move on.
You okay, buddy?
Osmond.
I'll be fine.
I will be nice and say that you definitely did not kill him.
I appreciate that.
I want to imagine the critical success implies that you succeeded exactly in what you intended to do, and that was knock them out but not kill them.
Sure, perfect. Just imagine.
Well, the thing is, if you did knock them unconscious and exceeded their maximum, then that mechanically would count as an insta kill, regardless.
Exactly. Like, I just pictured the Void Walk giving him like the flight energy to just do a flying like knee to the head, and like it's subdual, I promise.
Well,
All right,
Osmond is going to look around the room. He's just going to survey it real quick. He's going to cast Healing Word using a 1st level slot, specifically on the dwarf lady, to see if it has any effect.
Oh, and how's that go?
She rouses and gets up. It does. She passed the roll. Okay. And he's going to use his movement. Yeah, he's going to move right about here and stop. That is his turn. It is now time for the good guys, of which there are more than a few. First off, the dwarf. He's just going to stand there and not really do anything. He's just taking the dodge action. As for the tabaxi, he is going to try to move, but he is within a contested space. And since he is just a commoner,
Oh no.
that's gonna hit.
Ah!
He gets to about here as Therian, you see, without taking her eyes off you, the discontented beauty with a javelin just stabs at the tabaxi, and he goes down. Not dead, but down, unconscious. The dwarf lady. She sits up. She's just looking around, looks confused. I'm going to roll for Otis. Oh, okay. Otis wakes up.
Oh yeah, I heard Spaz scrapping for him.
But y'all remember that roll I did earlier?
Yeah, the one you just liked doing. The one that was just for fun.
Yep, the one that was just for fun. Ericon, you see a half-orc come running into the room. He gets to about here, sees that sullen woman, and makes a beeline right for her.
What?
He is in a rage.
Holy shit, so much is going on at once.
And did not hit. The bad guy's turns.
This fight is going to give me an ulcer.
The discontent beauty. Are you pinning her against the wall or attempting to pin her against the wall, Therian?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Oh.
Because you're not grappling her, so she can still freely move.
But does she want to?
Well, she doesn't have to go very far, so she doesn't have to leave your contested space. Your wildfire elemental will get an attack of opportunity.
No, bad lady. Ooh.
What's...
That's a 2 on the dice. So
I'm afraid
no
that's not
dice
going
indeed.
to. It hits the pillar where she was at.
Bah!
She hops up onto the altar and with her javelin stabs at the tabaxi
No.
and just wrenches it. And he is unfortunately not going to survive.
Oh. Spaz turns around to the crunch, seeing a tabaxi get killed, and now she's in flight mode.
The fourth line lights up. And yes, they were already beat the fuck up.
Yeah. Can't imagine they were in pristine condition.
Oh god, no.
Oh man, this is looking grim.
The sailor is subdued. All that's really left is the sullen woman.
Oh no. I'm getting vibes.
Yeah.
Who is on a fucking roll tonight. It's another nat 20.
The fuck?
Not max damage, though. She actually rolled min damage. So the orc goes down, but she has multi-attack.
Oh no. Oh no. This turned the other way around. This isn't what I was oh god.
He's a villager, unfortunately. And that final one, Ericon, you see a barehanded half-orc get pierced by the short sword that this woman is holding. Crimson as the back half comes out his ribcage.
Ooh. That's a rough one.
He goes down. And that is the fifth soul. The bodies get drawn into it. The dwarf up here looks absolutely terrified, runs behind the pillar.
I have
You
ideas
start to
of
hear
play with them.
singing.
Oh no.
The door at the far end of the room. You hear a click. Therian, the woman next to you, she just kind of looks dazed, shakes her head a bit, drops the javelin, and just kind of looks around. The sullen woman at the top of up at the north end, same thing. Drops the weapon. She's covered in the blood of 2 people. Looks absolutely mortified. The disturbed sailor's not doing a whole lot. He's out fucking cold. There is a roar of energy as all 4 bodies get pulled into the vortex and disappear. We are officially out of combat. Osmond moves up to the door to try it, and it swings wide open.
Oh.
As looking back and forth at the door and the vortex, or where the vortex was, rather. Is it still there?
Oh, it's still there. It's raging.
Okay, then never mind. She probably would not have been getting that close. Okay, in fact...
It definitely looks like it's pulling energy in. Almost like it's swallowing it up and funneling it down. The dwarf at the bottom, Therian, the one you saved, he'll run over to you. What's going on, lad?
Welp, something horrible. I'm not sure what. He needed their lives for something. To give him something, I don't know what. Power, I don't really know. Just take everyone and get out of here.
I can do that.
We've cleared the way mostly, so it should just be a straight shot out.
And Otis will walk over to you, Ericon. What your friend said there, I think, is probably the best thing to do. I will help try to get everybody out of here. Did you see any of the survivors?
Back in the rooms behind us, there are bodies. We're not sure if they're fully alive or dead, but do what you can for them if you
There's
can.
also the goblin, top of the stairs.
Yeah.
Not sure if he stayed there though. If he's smart, he would have left like we shoulda.
Yes, I would too. Whatever it is, I wish you the best of luck and come back alive.
Ericon will nod.
So will, Therian.
The sullen woman just kind of slowly just backs up. And, as befits her title, she just hits the wall and just kind of slides down, just looking at her hands.
Yes, just like a woman.
Spaz is glancing back and forth between the Solar Woman and the vortex. She's nervous, trying to really process everything, glancing at where the corpses were, what, like, she's pretty much just processing all of the events that happened in about the last 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And she's kind of shying up to Osmond right now.
It's just out of character. Therian hit it on the head. 5 souls.
Mm-hmm. No matter what.
No matter what.
That's what I was getting the vibe of, but I knew Spaz wasn't putting the dots together, and that's what I was scared of when the orc ran in. I'm like, oh no, the orc's gonna kill the Solar Woman, and they're gonna get the 5th soul. We have to find a way to in-character stop. Oh wait, she's gonna kill the orc. Oh, it's fucked.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Out of character, I really like that. And thank you guys for tuning in. Really appreciate it. If you liked the video, make sure to drop a like. And if you're looking to show some support to OCRemix, who provided some of the music used in this session, such as Maverick Twilight by Leisure Beam and Whispers in the Dark by Rebecca E. Tripp. Both of those songs were used at 2 separate points here towards the end, and we're going to be using another one of their songs in the next video, which we'll be giving proper credit to. Links will be in the description. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We'll catch you next time. Bye, y'all.